Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, guys. We are live now. Okay, let me also share this on social media, and then we can start. So, what's going on? Normally, Devon, you have some beef with your opponents. This time, you stay quiet. Is that because you don't take the left arm that seriously, or you don't want to poke the bear?
Hey, you talking to Alex?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't take it that seriously, Alex? Number 4 in the
No,
world?
no, no, no. I'm talking about you. You
Oh,
normally
me. Oh, I
start.
thought you were
Yeah,
talking
you,
about
you,
Alex.
you, you pick on your opponents all the time, and this time I see you're just sharing the
Well, how am I supposed to pick on him?
why.
He's bigger than me. He's younger than me. He's ranked number 4 in the world. Hey, I I had a question, Alex. Do you know where I'm going
Let's
with
go.
this?
Let's go. But before you have a question, I said Engin. It's all mind games. You know what is
Mind
mind
games.
games?
What's the game?
I
How am I supposed to
I
play
already
mind games?
listened to
Okay.
him by this.
So what's
How
the
am I
thing again?
supposed to
Don't
play
make it
mind games?
pressure.
So he's not. He's just like trying to not to make you angry. Like the same game he played with Ermes. Ermes, you are so strong. I have
Yes,
1%
exactly.
chance. Okay, okay.
Ermes is so strong, but Alex is even stronger. Alex smoked Ermes.
Oh, Hermes will love this. Hermes, if you see
You
Oh.
it,
did, right? That's what I remember. I remember you crushed Ermes.
that's true. That's definitely
I
true. It
know.
was like that. Yes.
Beat him very
But
badly.
you did it much more badly than me. I was kind. I was good and
Oh,
kind,
I think I
and
will
you
have to
beat
invite
him like
Hermes here.
nothing.
I think I better invite Hermes.
Yeah.
They are like, oh
Because
no, you
Ermes will
crushed
know.
him better.
Hermes will know.
You
The
beat
thing
him
is,
so badly. I beat him nicely. He wants to me beat him again, but you beat him in that way that he say, Devon, no, 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 no Devon
no,
anymore.
that's not true. Hermes, when I pulled Hermes, he was unprepared.
Maybe Coca-Cola
Hermes
was
just,
not drinking. I don't know.
right. There was no Coca-Cola. He was out of
That's the
sugar. If he
reason.
had,
That's the reason, definitely. Engin,
yeah.
please bring the Coca-Cola to the super match.
To listen. Uh, for what? Do you guys have that kind of problem, like low sugar level or what?
Do you
I
hear
have
that?
all
Like,
sorts of problems.
oh
I
yeah,
have
for sure.
all, yeah, lots of problems.
Okay, so Devon, you can't really, you can't. I know you. I know you as much as you know me. Listen, you are coming like with right arm. Maybe you are more confident and more, but left arm you are still being okay. So see, so you are saying that right is bigger.
Oh, you can see it, right? Can you see the difference?
A little bit. But listen, still part of the mind game, huh, Alex? Still part of the mind game. Look at my
For
left.
sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So
It's
so he's
Photoshop, it's Photoshop. Left is bigger than right now.
No, no. I'm just what I want to know. I want to know more about you, Alex. I want to know. I want to know what happened in university.
I actually also want to know this story because I don't know where you hear this story about university. You probably have a good friend.
I. It's true, isn't it?
Honestly, like it's about points, but not about IQ. We have like point system, and yes, in point system, I was have like quite big point system, but it was not about IQ. It's not
Somebody
only
told.
IQ.
Somebody
But who
told me that
told
you
you that?
had.
Who told you that?
I don't know. People tell me all sorts of things.
Alex, you telling
I
people to
heard.
tell Devon?
What?
You are telling people to tell Devon this kind of things?
Oh yeah, it was my propaganda, to
Right.
say train top row. I do not go floor press, go hook. It's part of propaganda. Yes.
I don't know how to play mind games with somebody who has the biggest IQ of the University of Poland.
I know that you probably have much more bigger IQ.
No, no, no,
You
no.
just don't
I've had
know it.
mine tested. I grew up in a very oxygen poor environment.
It's
No,
the best environment for wild arm wrestler. So
we had a wood stove, and the wood stove it smoked up my whole house all the time, and there was just not enough oxygen to feed my brain properly, and that's why I'm a Kings mover now. It's very basic, very, very basic. But
you know
I found you don't
Engin
need
love King's move. You know why he loves you so
everybody.
much, because Engin love King's move. It's favorite move of
Everybody.
Engin.
Oh yeah.
I'm still not a big fan of King's move. But
Alex, 1 second. You know that Devon is a smart guy, but now he's playing this like we smoke in the house. That's like this. What do you think his intention? You know.
I just want
it's a special plan to say I'm an old guy, I'm not trained,
and not smart,
trained.
beat up, and look at my left arm, and so if he loses, he will be hiding behind all these excuses, and if he wins,
For
wow,
sure.
even in such case, such condition,
Yeah.
I want. Is that what it is?
Exactly, that's the plan. You cut it.
I try. People think that I play these mind games. The thing is, all I do is I just speak the truth. I always just say the truth. And some people think it's mind games, but the truth is that I'm not even a top 10 left arm wrestler. I mean, you should smoke me. You should kill me. Like, I'm trying to find a place where I have something on you.
Oh, I know.
That's why you accepted the match. That's why you accept the match.
Oh, listen, I will always accept a good match. I mean, and the thing that I really like is it puts me above Camille, which I think is so funny.
Yes.
Like if I can just pass Camille, that's really funny to me.
If I lose, it was also part of the plan to put you above the Camille.
Camille, right? Yeah, and then I can just from there I can just pass Camille, and
exactly.
I can watch him make. I can just watch him make videos for the next 2 years about
And you will say, Camille, you are
but how
not
can you beat him? But how can you beat him? You are old. You're not smart.
Right.
You are left arm is.
Well, I'd have to. The refs would have to make a bad call, which is maybe possible.
So that's the only way that you can win.
It's the only way. If the refs really mess up, which I'm kind of counting on at this point. I'm kind of counting.
Let's stop for a second, okay? I understand, but you don't have a goal to become number one with left arm? Just say honestly.
I have a goal to live to 5,000 years old. I have a goal to.
So you have the goal, but you are saying it's not realistic.
I mean, come on. How is it? How could I possibly beat Alex Kurdecha? How? Like, I mean, can I hook you? Can I top roll you?
Exactly. This is the easiest way.
What happened with Daddy Can?
Daddy Can did the hook. He how you say it? I need to remember. He just broke my arm somewhere.
How did he do that? How did that happen?
Oh,
Hermes. These guys at the beginning of the program, they are saying you beat Ermes badly. They say that no, you beat him, you crush him. They tell
team up now.
They are teaming up against you.
Each other, they hit each other like crazy now. They are team up because they are jealous because I'm going to beat Levan. That's why.
Oh,
hey, I have a question.
Ermes, look at the camera.
If Ermes beats Levan, does that mean that Ermes is ranked 3 and Alex is 2 and I'm 1?
Yes.
Is that how that?
Exactly.
He said that you are fucking jealous because you can't do anything to Levan.
Hey, but if Levan's not the champ, then I mean, does that make Alex and I the champ because we both beat you?
How about Jerry? He beat Alex.
Jerry don't fall. So
and then Ermes beat Jerry.
Yes, he beat him, but Jerry now don't want to pull. So unfortunately, Jerry not in ranking.
Only this. But my friend, we will fix everything. Don't worry.
Did you hear that, Devon? We will fix everything. Don't worry, he says.
Just try not to get your bicep tore, Ermes. Just try not to get your bicep tore. Try not to get your back broken.
Not weak like you.
Tell Ermes to come on in and talk to us. This whole phone and everything.
Ermes,
Tell him just to join up.
Ermes, would you join the podcast if I send you a link or not?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Maybe a little
Just
bit.
5
Okay.
minutes. Just 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, let's team up on him. You and me, we'll sort ourselves out afterwards, but let's beat up Ermes for a little bit, okay?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Oh, these guys are teaming up against Ermes.
Well, okay. But seriously, how much do you weigh these days, Alex?
Oh, something like 160, 63. Not too much.
Okay, before Ermes comes, I want to read a few super chats so that we will not forget. That Bob guy, Devon should have kept the Krusty the Clown haircut. Frantic says, hello, Devon. And then we have. Okay, I can read your name. Hi, Engin. Can we see Jerry Kadaret versus Michael Todd? Also, Dadikyan and Alijan, not possible. Can you put David, Ivan Matchenko? Anything is possible. And then
if I pull Alizan, I want to be paid $300,000.
When you hear this story,
okay. Is that $300,000? Is that including the winning bonus or no?
No winning bonus. Just $300,000. I just show up.
You are very decent guy. Yeah, Tarius. He says the deception is inception. And okay, Ermes, just show us your face, my friend. Yeah. Okay. So what's going on? They listen. Before you came, they said that they will team up against you. So I'm just informing.
Team up, yeah. They hated each other and now team up. I don't understand the
Ermes,
situation.
do you remember when Alex and I both beat you?
Yeah, remember.
Pretty terrible, right?
Who was better? I say Devon beat you badly, not friendly.
And I
was
say
like,
Alex beat you. I think
why you are team up now, my friend?
No. We just want to know who beat you worse.
I was a good guy. He is a bad guy. He beat you badly. I was like a friend.
I think Alex beat you worse than me.
Beat you badly.
We can't decide.
He said my ass for 1 week before to beat me. Why badly?
Yeah, exactly. Alex is way worse. See, Alex is way meaner than me.
Alex, you are still in top 10 or not?
Do with you,
Alex,
it was
you are still in top 10? You are still in top 10? I don't remember the ranking. Right.
Like you are number 2 or number 3, and you have much to lose now. You know.
Ermes, are you gonna pull both of these guys at some point?
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
But I need.
You hear
these.
Both of them.
Weak man.
Weak man?
No.
Yeah, my friend, don't worry about me. He will not broke my bicep, my back. Don't happen at the last time. I will drink a lot Coca-Cola, some oxygen. I will super strong. You will see. But Pepsi little bit better.
Are you gonna have an oxygen machine?
Yeah. For what?
Like Darth Vader?
For to continue 6 rounds.
Ermes. Last time, listen, 1 second. He provoked you. Your relationship with Levan went bad. This time, don't let that. It's going worse. So don't go there. Just go between you and Devon, between you and Alex Kurdecha. Forget about Levan now.
Ermes.
I have the match with Levan. I don't care about
but they are provoking now. They are just. You look at the circus men. They are showing so that they are just making themselves forgotten.
No, I don't care about this.
I have a good idea for you. Ermes. So I think that you know, when it comes to Levan, I think you need to be a little bit more respectful when you talk to him. Okay? I think this will help. I think that you need to call him. I heard you call him pussy. That doesn't always go good. That doesn't always go good.
He knows. He knows it. He knows it.
I think you need to call him Mr. Pussy. Much better. Mr. Pussy.
Respectful
no,
arm wrestling.
no,
Respectful
no.
and friendly arm wrestling.
I'm very friend with Levan. Really, I love him too much.
So wait a second.
If he don't like Pussy, I will call another names.
Wait
no
a second. So you are friends with Pussy? Because
no,
you said like that.
You're not scared of him, though, are you?
You guys are.
Why, Devon? Why you accept the match? This guy destroyed you every time like nothing. I don't understand why you accept the matches.
It's dumb, right?
Very strong. He's very
know.
high in the ranking of practice pool champion.
I thought I was gonna pull Wagner. I said, let me pull Wagner. He number 10. I'm like number 11. And they say, no, you way too good. And I said, okay, maybe Tobias. They said, no, you too good. And they said, maybe Vitali. And I said, no problem. And they give me Alex.
Yeah. He actually asked for Michael Todd, Travis Badgen, and Corey West. So we gave him Corey West. And then next time I was gonna give him Tobias. But you know, I don't want to talk. But
he's too strong for you. Why you accept it?
Dude, listen. In every life, you must have balance. I've been winning all the time.
I understand. Sometimes lose to
all
be
the time. I win.
Yeah.
I need to. And Alex been losing. So now I get to lose. Alex gets to win. Everybody's happy.
And you see, we are the friends. We don't call each other Pussy or Mr. Pussy. This is friendship, Ermes. Come on.
Yeah.
I understand. Very good friendship.
Alex, do you believe Devon? Alex, do you believe what Devon says? This is what you will say. Oh, listen. On June 21st.
You always say truth. So
Alex,
why you
Alex,
cannot
on
believe
June 21st, you will see a guy that, okay, I need to lose and Alex need to win. You will see such guy on June 21st?
No, on the table he will be really beast, but it's also like good to trust him because you hear he always say the truth.
Also, you will trust you trust him. So you will go with the mindset that Devon is just gonna make you happy, and right?
I will trust all the time before. But
okay, I'm asking for this one. What he said. Do you believe that?
About what he said, that he not in the best shape or what?
No. He says that you are so big, so strong, and then the life is all about the balance. He's winning, and now you lose all the time. He says.
Sounds logical. Yeah, he said I'm good. I'm agree. He said it's about balance. I'm also agree. But I need to say, this guy is very special. So match will be very, very special.
Don't forget Coca-Cola, my friend.
I already said to Engin to bring Coca-Cola. I already said it.
Coca-Cola is bad for the health. Boss Royal says Devon signed the contract for August, big boy.
It's already signed, buddy. I don't know why people keep
why
on
you are attacking Larratt? I don't understand.
Why
you are afraid of Larratt?
Right.
Every time I see video, I don't know if I will pull, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, listen, if you knew everything, you would be very shocked. Maybe in Chicago, I take you aside and I show you everything. And you will be like, oh, okay.
Really?
I show you Ermes. You and me, I will show you everything. There are a lot of people who know everything, not many. When I say a lot, maybe like 7 people know everything. You will be number 8. And you will see that I am ready to have the match.
What do you think about this?
Listen, I want to set the match. If someone else has been telling him to not to accept that is not me for sure.
Who, Engin, is the match set with Larratt and I right-handed on the 9th of August?
Yes.
Set, right?
Yes.
Set.
Oh, perfect.
Set.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
I mean, there would be maybe something different, but when Devon said that he wants to pull, and it is all up to organizer. So I mean, like, how can I reject and then take all the anger on me? Devon wants to pull, Larratt wants to pull, but Engin, the bad guy, is not setting the match. So I said, oh no. Of course I will do it.
that's called peer pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
We need to
came
do
to
the same with
Canada,
Allison.
you would
So
fall
if
victim
we
to peer
wanna-
pressure. Come to Canada. We have all sorts of peer pressure that we put on people. Isn't that right, Alex?
Yeah, confirmed.
Tell us about your experience, Alex.
Oh, and I'm really recommend you to go to Canada to High Hookers Club. I will
What
tell
kind
you
of pressure
shorter.
did they put on you? What kind of Alex?
They are very kind, they are very good, and
Yeah.
they are very friendly, and they love arm wrestling. There is a story, long version, I will tell you later, but shorter version, they are really very good and friendly. There's beautiful environment of friendship and pulling all the day, 24 hours, 7
Good
days a
food,
week.
Good food.
Very
No,
nice food.
tell me about the pressure in a short version.
Oh, they do the pressure all the time. They
Like-
give you all the love from the heart. It's
Uh-huh.
make pressure on you that you love arm wrestling even more.
Okay,
You
where is the
think that
pressure?
you love arm wrestling too much, but when you go to High Hookers Club, you start love arm wrestling even more.
Okay, where is the pressure? I didn't understand the pressure part.
The pressure is that we bring
My
you
friend,
to
he's
our,
too high to understand him. He's
Oh,
too
his
smart.
IQ is
We
too
can't
high to understand.
understand
Okay.
him.
Sorry. Devon, what was the
Me
pressure you
too.
were
I
telling
don't
me?
understand.
Devon, what was the
Well-
pressure you were telling me?
the pressure isn't just from me. The pressure is just from the high hooker environment. You know, all that comes with the lifestyle of being an Ottawa high hooker, all the best teachings. You know, why do you arm wrestle in the first place? It's all right there in front of you. Like all the things you get from being a champion, it's all right there. And some people, it's just shocking to some people. I think that we gave Alex and Issa a great experience when they came. Ermes,
Alex,
did you
what
ever
did they
talk
do to you,
Issa?
Alex? What did they do to you? You even close your eyes like something bad happened there, you know?
Hermes also wants to share our experience. I know he also wants to go.
But he hasn't gone
don't
there.
went in Canada. Why you need to tell?
I'm in July.
I don't.
July, end of July. Big party. It's our high hooker day, high hooker weekend. Big party. Big celebration of arm wrestling.
Okay,
We could teach you how to King's move.
Jace Larson is saying Devon in Ermes' corner in Chicago would be awesome.
He will help Levan, my friend. He's jealous.
He's jealous of you?
Yeah, he's jealous. If I will beat Levan, he will don't sleep for every night.
He cannot sleep.
He will don't sleep anymore if I will beat Levan.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
Ermes, I hope you have a wonderful day. I
We
wish
need to be together, my friend. Why
we
you
should be.
don't? Why you are jealous? We need to be together to have the power together to change the history, my friend.
So maybe we form
That's
a
all.
union of every one of us against Levan.
Yeah.
And we all work
man.
together
Poor
to
Levan.
beat Levan.
Poor Levan. He's not the gorilla. It's too much people versus Levan. Come on, guys.
100 super heavyweights versus Levan. We can beat him. We can do it.
For sure. How much people you
Ermes,
think we
do you
need
need
to
help?
beat him?
Hermes, do you need help?
No, I don't need the help about my power. I need the help about encourage, like
Encouragement.
courage. Yeah,
So you are
support
physically strong. You are physically strong, but here
from
is
support from from the people.
okay.
I
Frantic
think
says,
that
"Go ahead."
yeah, we all support you, Hermes. I talk about this match, your match with Levan. I talk about it everywhere. I think I talk about it every single day. Every single day, someone asks me, "So, what do you think about Hermes and Levan?" Every single day, and I say that I think Ermes best guy to do it. Best guy, best chance, best shape, very good, very smart. But Levan's still the favorite. Still a
No,
favorite.
no, but my friend, who is impossible to be the favorite with him. Impossible.
Nobody.
Nobody is the
You
favorite.
have best chance
I
right
only
now.
can say
Best
I'm
chance.
very good shape now. I know what I can do. I have the plan to pull with him, and I feel something inside will happen. I don't want to tell too much, but something inside I feel little bit,
Okay, let
and I
me.
will do my best. We will see.
Frantic says that Devon will take Alex Kurdecha's wrist, 100%. He says.
Impossible. Impossible. Even Hermes knows
Possible.
it's impossible. Impossible. I think
No, too strong, Alex.
Alex is way too strong. He's
Too
way too
strong.
strong. He's too
But why
big.
you
He's too fat.
accepted, my friend? Who eat too
Just
much? Too
just
much
the money.
power. It's impossible, like a god.
Just the money. They paid me more than Alizan wants to get paid.
That was the plan.
So, I mean, for that, I mean, I have to, right? I mean,
Honestly, I have the plan. I will put Alijan here, and I hear that it's plus something to you if you like put, the label logo. It gives you more money. Like votes give you more money if you put.
I mean, nobody
not a
knows
bad
what
idea.
they are talking about this subject. Only gossip. Only I and Alijan knows, but everyone
A
else
lot
is
of
talking.
guys know it. A lot of guys know it.
I think
No,
everybody needs
they
to get
don't
paid.
know. They don't know. They are writing those kind of things. I read it to Alijan. That's not what I talk with Alijan. They don't know. Unless Alijan directly share what we talk with him. But I didn't see that. He's just conversation, but like asking 50,000. Alijan didn't ask $50,000. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
I'm
so
asking 300,000 per match.
yes, and we decided to give it 300 plus bonus, even though you didn't ask for. And I love AOC says Devon King. Tell Ermes Pizzarini he's gonna win.
Hermes, you are gonna win. You're gonna win, Hermes. Easy.
I know
Easy.
you don't think like this, but
Listen, I don't. Okay,
I
I'm
appreciate it.
terrible. I'm terrible at calling matches.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I saw.
I if I get 50%, it's a good day. I went back, I watched the match again. I watched the match. I think that match was incredible. Last time you faced him, incredible match. And it could have, and I really think that you could have beat him that day. I really believe that.
Yeah,
You
if
know,
it was,
Was close.
yeah, it was already close this time.
very close.
I need only to have more power in the hand and don't to finish in this position again. Only this.
And you do have that.
Power arm, I feel good, and the improvement of my hand is a lot, for sure. I show the weights, everything after I lost with you, and yeah, if I can hold more than last time, we change. Something will change in good.
I think that there's a chance that this time, if you do take his hand a little bit the way you did last time, this time he might come forward and try and flop like he did with me. And you got to be ready to hook him when he does that. You know what I mean? Like if you take his hand.
I understand. I understand. We will see. You know, you can explain everything. When you will be on the table, we change everything like every time.
Levan is asking for the link, podcast link.
Oh, yeah, get Levan on here.
I'm joking.
Too much angry with me, my friend. I don't
If
understand why
on
he's
here,
angry.
it's all of us against Levan. All three of us against Levan.
No, Ermes, he's not angry with you. We are just bullshitting, just to hype the match. Some paranoid people says that way without knowing anything. But yeah, I mean,
No, he is mad. I heard he's really mad.
Yeah, he is mad. Yeah, I mean, but people rise. Oh, Engin is just making up things. They are just like nothing is happening. Like, listen, this is not the first time. Probably I told you, Devon, last time how Ermes level was also the same upset before Istanbul Apple event, but it's good that they cool down. And now I want you guys to Ermes save your energy and everything for the match because. But this guy is coming now. Before he was coming there to prove that he's not gonna give you any rounds. This time he's coming there for total destruction. Total destruction. But right now, do you know how it is sometimes? Sometimes you don't want things to go that serious, but now nowhere to go. So all you can do is just maximum courage, to have. So nowhere else to go. 21st June.
Fight.
Yeah, fight. Yeah.
Like crazy, my friend.
Yeah. Hulk versus Gladiator. We will see.
20 days.
Guys, I need to go. The pizza arrived. And remember,
listen, Ermes,
remember, Alex and I both beat you.
Life is like this.
Don't forget.
Love you, Ermes. Love you.
I love you guys.
Devon, Ermes also, you are somewhere right here, somewhere behind his head. But right now, he doesn't want to remember.
No.
Now fully focused on Levan. But after Levan,
we will fix everything.
Yeah.
Hermes.
Bye, guys.
Best thing for you. Pull a shorter guy, who hooks.
Don't worry, my friend. I already beat Larratt. I don't have any scary like you, my friend.
I'm going to beat Larratt. I'm going to beat him too. I'll beat him in August.
Super high.
I'll beat.
And in 2 months, I accept immediately no problem, without complaining. And they see only in your videos crying, I don't accept, Larratt too strong.
What are you talking about? Hermes, I want to pull him. I don't know why everybody's saying I don't want to.
Bye, guys. We see you soon in 3 weeks. I love you, all of them.
Quality, Hermes, quality.
Okay, so now that's enough, just changing the subject, Ermes, Levan, and things like that. How about now? Okay, now the next 30 minutes we're gonna talk. Alex is gonna say something. Devon says, "Oh, I'm weak." Alex is gonna win. So that's how we are gonna continue the program. Like one guy.
Serious? I don't know what are you talking about, Devon. Come on, say that we are.
I want to know more about this.
Oh, listen,
IQ
even
test.
now you are saying, tell him, hey, Devon, we are serious. Like you even want him to talk, like behalf of both of you instead of behalf of him. Tell him we are serious. We already talk each other, and now. Come on, man. Come on.
Why do you think like this?
I will tell you, I don't want to talk either. But Devon says that you are not at like he's not at your level, but he also wanted to pull you. Maybe not recently, but he also wanted to pull you as well. So he wouldn't want to pull against you if he didn't believe that. Like he sounds like he barely accepted, but I know that he wanted to pull you. I'm not going to read details, but he wanted to pull you.
For sure. You know for sure. You know who this guy. This guy beat Andrei Pushkar when he was in best top level shape on the left hand. I actually watched the match old match with Marcio. It was beautiful. It was also inside pulling, outside pulling. You know, this is maestro of arm wrestling. You know, it's big honor to pull with him. You know, it's
But
something
Alex,
special.
Alex, I need to be tougher. Are you coming again to lose again?
You know where I'm going there, or you know my aim. I think everyone knows my aim, but
Yeah,
I
but the
believe.
things are not
Well,
going
no.
as your
I will
aim,
tell
you
you
know.
what I believe it will be. I believe it will be very nice match.
Did
I
you know
really
that
believe.
people? Did you know that people are giving me so much hard time saying that you rank a guy who is 0-2 with left arm at the East versus West left?
People always think like this. We have like people who have knowledge, who knows the athletes, and we have
But
like the
listen,
people who just watch.
more the matches are going, more I need to stay quiet and they go louder. So I mean, are we going to see 0-3?
You're going to see the best match of the night, I believe. It will be even
Okay.
more interesting than match of the title.
Why would it be like that, Alex? Do you plan on losing?
No. I say that
No,
we
that
don't
sounds
want
like
to
that,
make
Alex.
a
Do you know why
boring
that
match.
sounds? Alex, do you know why it
We
sounds
don't
like that?
want to make a
Because
boring match.
everyone,
Yeah,
Alex, just 1 second. Everyone think that you have a chance to beat him with
Fastly?
domination.
You mean
Domination. When you say like it is gonna be the great match, it sounds like it's gonna be a war. And when it sounds like it's gonna be war, everyone is, as Devon just said, picturing in their head. Oh, Alex thinks that Devon is winning.
if I will beat him too fast, it's nothing interesting in it. You know,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like
Now I understand.
everyone says that you beat him only because you was faster. Like, you know,
Oh,
only reason you beat him, you're not better wrestler.
now we
You
are
know,
getting there. You are
you
saying
are
that you
only
will
going by
intentionally beat
faster.
him.
Maybe
This
the
is
referee
nice.
gives you edge on the
This
start,
is
and you know.
nice. This
Yeah.
is nice now. Now I'm starting to hear something very interesting.
Okay.
This is nice. See, I do the same thing, Alex. I do a very similar thing to you when I think that I'm so good. I am like, now I'm gonna not just beat you, but I'm gonna really, really fucking smear you, right? And so
Yeah,
that's what,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. And that's
right.
cool, man. That is cool.
Yeah.
And that would be a big win. Like,
Okay.
you know, I think that a lot of people do think you can just bang, 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 the same way you have in practice, the same way you like every time. But when I hear you say that you can, like, you know, really beat me, then I'm like, wow.
Practice is practice. Practice is nothing, but
You just said
you
that
know it's better
it would,
than me.
Alex. You just said that it wouldn't be interesting to beat him so quickly. That's why you are gonna make it harder. That's what I
I
exactly said.
I said if I beat him, like you said, or like for example, Flash Pin, it will be, you know, the match Vitali and Michael when it was 1 millimeter. You know, you saw that.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's still nothing like sure that you better. So if I will pin him like that,
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I pin him actually.
Okay,
You know, like,
so you are saying
and
you are saying that like you wouldn't want to beat him like this.
honestly, I even don't believe that it's a good way to beat him like that, like to be fast.
But that's how you
I
were
don't
doing.
think
But
it
that's how you
works.
were doing in the practice. Because in the practice, once the match was stopping, it was like more like Devon's
Yeah.
favor. And you said that now it is not a good way to win against him. While in the practice, that was the only way to beat him.
But tell me first of all, why everyone thinks that he is not good in left? Like everyone says now, like he is left is something not good. We remember who he beat in the past. He's not a weak guy. He's absolutely not. And
Oh,
you know
listen,
what?
Devon. Now you said Devon.
Wait
Devon,
a second.
you
You
said
know
that you're
what I
gonna
love
beat
in
him
this
so badly.
guy?
Now he just started praising you. I can't
You
believe
know,
it.
you know what I love in this guy, because he never tried to beat you fastly,
Because he
like in
can't.
the boring way. He give you to do everything possible before beat you.
How mad would Camille be if I beat you?
Oh, I think very mad.
Super mad.
Yes.
That alone is really motivating for me.
And then who's gonna take all the madness on him? It's me. That he's gonna say you rank this fucking guy who is 0-3 up there, and then you made Devon go over him, and
I
then
just
he
want to
will
make it.
rightfully, and I will just say you are right, and then what I will do, I will just take the responsibility, kick this guy out of top 10, and I will rank you in 10. Just joking, joking.
Man.
No, you need to
Man,
give him Alijan. But
whenever we say Alizan from now on, I want to say Alizan.
$300,000.
If we just go like this now, that means Alizan.
Okay. John Augustine says, Ermes, my friend, Devon has already encouraged you by beating you last time, which made you train your hand and wrist to be much stronger. Okay. So I don't know, Alex. I don't know what to think about you. He just said that if you beat him easy, it will not be interesting. You sounded like you're gonna make it harder intentionally. And whenever he said that, oh, now things change, I will beat you, that and this. And then the next thing I heard, you are praising him.
And
You are
why
praising
not
him.
you don't go
You know how it
inside,
is. There are shifts. There are shifts on the car. The one of them is reverse. It sounded like reverse. You understand?
Nah,
Okay.
like a reverse.
Okay.
I don't think it sounds like a reverse.
No, it sounded to me.
I'm just taking it more serious that everyone thinks that Devon is nothing special on left. I really believe he's very special, left and right. It's nothing matter. It's even nothing matter if he will be, for example, compare his left compared to his right. I don't know how many percent not so strong. This guy is actually the face of real power. It's nothing with how strong he is on the pronation, on the rising or something. It's about how he pull, how he find the way. And to pull with him, you always need to find also the way.
Alex, it is now June 22nd. Are you 1-2 or 0-3?
I'm very friendly, Victoria. So that match very respectful and friendly.
Okay, it's 1-2. On June 22nd, it will be 1-2, right?
1-2 in mine or in what do you mean?
No. Because right now with left arm at the East versus West, you are 0-3, 2. So
you count on the East versus West match. Okay, 2-1.
June 22nd, it will be 2-1. Okay, so that's all I wanted to hear. Okay. So hey guys, who are watching us, these guys seem like they were gonna have a very friendly, respectful, but the winner is right here, so I got what I wanted to hear from both of them, So now 3WOD. Can you ask Alex if he has PhD in what engineering?
Human factor in aircraft accidents.
Okay. Todd and Alex Lovechild, Engin Terzi, greatest pronator. You got that right. I know somebody right there is disagreeing, but and okay, you answered it. The guy, same thing he asked. Can you ask Alex if he has PhD in what engineering? And then Frantic says, Devon, buy Alex something to do with IQ. Oh.
Hey, IQ. Okay, so let's see. You want to hear? So I always try to get something from the people that I arm wrestle. Like if I'm arm wrestling this person, I try to absorb something from them into myself to make myself better. It's kind of like cosmic punch. Everybody I touch, I try and take a piece of them. And I like to play chess, but I'm really bad at it.
No, you are good.
No, I'm very bad, and it's gotten much worse over the last couple of years. Like my ELO score keeps dropping, and I'm hoping that when I pull you, somehow I can raise it back up a little bit. Maybe I can. Whether I win or whether I lose, maybe it just by touching you.
Oh, it's for sure.
What is your on the cards that Engin makes? What is your table IQ?
It's end input, so ask him.
Yeah,
I don't remember all of them. I don't remember all of them.
But what would
I
you say
remember
out of
that
10?
on left, it was inside was something like 7 before the Morozov, you know?
7?
Or maybe
No,
6. I don't
no.
know,
You mean
but
the
something
IQ?
like that.
I don't think your IQ was 7. I
No,
don't
no, no,
think
no.
so.
I mean inside pool
Oh,
was something like
inside,
that.
No.
inside. But
I'm
listen,
talking
listen.
table IQ.
We didn't know that. Listen, we didn't know your hook. After that, we learned. All we knew about was your right arm, and which is full outside. With left
Okay.
arm, you show inside, press, side, outside. You know. Okay, one more super chat. I'm gonna ask something, Alex, to you. Lebario Numan, please visit Sweden, Devon.
I would love to. I'd
Yeah.
love to come
Okay.
back to Sweden.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
is there a correlation between table IQ and actual IQ, or is it completely not related at all?
Armwrestling vault is a very special vault. It's absolutely another, you know,
A different IQ.
different IQ.
So you could be like the smartest guy in the world and be like the dumbest on the table possible.
You can try to pull Einstein, and I think his IQ will not help him, you know.
But listen, Einstein
Honestly.
have never spent time for arm wrestling. Alex, you have been spending time, so you should be like a bit better than Einstein.
But like you said, it's about time. Actually, it's about time because remember, Vitali says that he was needed like 12 years to win his country championship. Yeah, like I was won championship maybe in 2017. So I'm like, you know, I like a kid in Ermes. And he says that before he won this title, he spent 20 years. So I think like years of experience in Ermes and also give you something.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question now. Alex, with left arm, 2 matches that you lost was exactly against the people who control your pronator. You know, they went inside. At least they had the cup over your pronator. And they both have very strong cupping from the bottom tendon of the wrist. While you now have an opponent who is actually, I think, attacking to your hand.
For sure.
Yeah. And with right arm, you have pure top roll to take wrist. With left arm, you are not pure top. You just so much trust yourself. You curl your wrist and you go sideways. And
I'm a decided flop presser. I'm not sure why everyone thinks that I'm like top roller on left.
No. With left arm, we haven't seen you until your matches. But with the right arm, we know that you go outside. You are pronator, like dominant puller. But what I'm just saying that now somebody who will be attacking your hands, unlike Morozov and Darikyan. So
yeah.
just tell us honestly, you like just okay, you're a smart guy and you like to do mind games as well. I understand everything, but like right now, somebody is actually attacking your hand. At least stylistically, is it a better matchup for you?
So there will be more opportunities, honestly, like more ways how its match can going. It can go fast, but I don't think it will go fast. But it's also some possibilities that it can go fast. But with Morozov, when you ask me, Morozov was won with me when we have long rounds, long pull, and after that he was faster and he was going to the triceps. When you remember, when he was winning with me,
yeah, you kind of get
both
exhausted.
was a little bit tired and he was faster.
Yeah, you got exhausted a little bit. Yeah.
And with Dadikan, I need to also tell you the truth. Like it's maybe not pleasurable truth for me, but it's truth. In first round, we go inside. He was much more better. I was going come back from not good position, but he was better. He was much more better inside. And in the rounds next, he was faster and better, you know, inside. Yeah.
Maybe because you are explosive puller, probably you got maybe exhausted in pulling in a style that you are not.
A little bit, yes. Yes, honestly, he was really much more faster than me. I was even not able to attach. It was look therefore. Like I was like really nothing.
Alex, his hand is very strong.
I would say not very strong, but his style that he goes very fastly, and it's something not pure hook, and for sure not top roll, but It's not press. It's not pure hook. It's something which goes to the hook in later levels of the round. Like at the beginning, he goes maybe side and hook, something like that, and he's not very typical. If I will be pull with him tomorrow, I really will do with pleasure, and I will be pull absolutely not that style. I will be probably go much more inside and intentionally inside.
Oh, I thought you would try to top roll him, not to go there.
Top roll it's possible, but with top roll you need to be with a good setup. If you see it's not a good setup, with him it's good to go very deeply inside because you can attach your all power, and if he's stronger, it's just mean that he's stronger. But
let's go to Devon now. Let's go to Devon.
That's where I like to arm wrestle these days. I kind of set up and right here, right here, and that way one of us has to break our arm, and that's what I like. That's one of us. I don't care, you or me, flip a coin, but both of us just promise to just both bring our shoulders.
Alex, would you accept to start inside with Devon?
Yes, I'm agree.
Me, perfect. Let's do it. In the straps, inside, 100%. Round one.
Because according to rules, we need to make you straight, but you just promise and then you go boom.
And my promise is worth everything. You can count on me.
I know you, buddy. I love you, buddy. I think Henkin don't believe us, but I believe.
Listen, I don't really care. If it's screws you, he's screwing you, not me. So who cares? Yeah. So, and Frantic says, yes, Devon, come to Sweden with Aron. And Red Jones says, Devon, prediction about Fia versus Ellen Janhem.
Ooh, good match. Not everybody can be a champion, you know. Not everybody can be a champion.
He still didn't forget that.
Yes, he will know.
Fia is so funny. I love Fia. I've known Fia a long time, so you know I have to support Fia. But the young Swede is incredible. You know, I know, like I've been following. I'm aware of her career. I know that she has wins. She has beaten Fia, I'm quite sure, in a tournament.
I think one round. But was it left arm, right arm? I don't remember. Maybe
I don't remember, but it was at a tournament that Fia went to up north in Sweden, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think one round Ellen won, but I don't know if she won the whole thing. But yeah, it is gonna be a tough match. And interesting thing is that Fia's previous match was also against an athlete from Sweden, Malin.
Yeah.
So the ladies from Sweden are very strong.
Yeah, and then there's Sarah too, who's I think she's probably gonna get down to 70 kilo also. That's 4 of the top women at 70 kilo are all Swedes. It's like that's amazing. I think that Fia's probably still the favorite. How old is Miss Janheim now? Is she like early 20s?
23, 24, maybe. I remember her like maybe 2016, 17. She was like 14 years old, something. She was winning the under 18 category. Like she was very, very, very strong. Yeah.
And did she just win the Europeans? Is that what that was? Yeah,
that was her last event in the other organization, and now she joined to WAF, and she will compete from now on here. And who's winning? I know you say that you support. I think did you say that you support Fia?
I think Mal. Sorry, Fia. I think Fia will still win. I get them all confused. Terrible. I think Fia will still win.
Boss Royal says Devon was the toughest. Devon was the toughest Ukrainian you faced. Probably saying who was probably meant to say who was the
toughest Ukrainian.
Pushkar.
Well, probably Pushkar. Yeah, probably Pushkar. I mean, Oleg Zok is tough. Pushkar,
yeah.
yeah.
Left arm. Yeah.
I mean, Oleg Zok is tough. Pushkar is tough. Yeah. Pushkar is tough. Yeah. I mean, Oleg Zok is tough. Pushkar is tough. I mean, Oleg Zok is tough. I mean, Petrenko, I had a great day against Petrenko, but he's tough. And I don't know if you want to count Dennis as a Ukrainian or as a Russian. I don't know. But, obviously, that's a great name. Well, actually, he's terrible.
He is obsessed with Dennis. He is
terrible.
You know that
Listen.
he's from. He always represented Russia, but you still mention him just to find a reason to mess with him. Go ahead.
So it's okay.
I have an important question. Okay, so I think that incentive is very important. So, Alex Kurdecha, number 4 in the world, it's a big deal in that top 5. Number 4 in the world, left-handed. I feel like number 4, they could probably have a title shot, right? Like if you had a good performance against number 4
like
guy.
Alijan now can have a title shot.
You mean who?
Alijan. Oh. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that. Yeah.
All right. If I could have one match, would I get to pick who I get to pull if I win?
Oh, okay. So you are saying if you beat Alex, you can pick the match?
Do I get to pick?
Yeah, but my friend, it needs to make sense with the organization as well. We can tell you can pick, and then you are gonna pick.
I think he will pick Morozov.
Oh, Morozov now cannot pull. He's injured.
Really?
What's that?
If I had only one pick, come on, you know who I'd pick.
But who's the guy? Who is the guy?
One pick, left-handed?
My friend, I need to know who he is, and then if it makes sense, of course we are gonna say it. But I don't know who you are gonna say. You are extraordinary person. Sometimes your ideas are just, I don't know. Sometimes beautiful, sometimes.
This one is not beautiful. This is a terrible one.
Okay, so you're gonna say Dennis?
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Oh, but listen, the guy doesn't even arm wrestle with left arm anymore.
Yes, he does. He's lying like he always does.
No,
he's a liar.
He's hurt with the shoulder. His arm
he's not
all the
hurt.
time.
He's not hurt at all. You see it. He's posting videos all the time.
Listen, whenever I say he's hurt, to be at the competitive level and the other one is just not the sometimes same thing. Sometimes you may do, but you know that you can't be at their level anymore. And then
this guy, he's the best that there ever was. Ever. And me, I'm like not so good. So if I beat Alex, I should get a shot at the best ever, right?
So do you know how it sounds? If you beat someone with right arm, you want to have a best shot with the best ever John Brzezinski or something. It doesn't make sense as of now, and that doesn't make sense as of now.
Are you telling me Dennis is all washed up?
Oh, with left arm, it seems so, but right arm.
So you're saying Dennis is no good?
I mean, this is not what I am saying. This is what he's saying.
So, and you believe him? You believe he's no good? He's not asking for matches?
If he had that chance, he would do it, and he would probably start with someone like this.
Like me.
This. Yeah.
Like me.
I mean, listen. Even when you were not really preparing left arm, you were still pulling. I think Sandris, you were still pulling against Bortalato. You pull against Georgi Svetkov, and you did very successfully. Even like you were not really inactive, you were not really terribly injured, but you were just focusing this arm. The guy's case is different. I understand you're very stubborn. We can talk about it probably 3 hours about this if you don't get the answer you like. But my friend, that's what it is. You can't really force the guy, with left arm. But right arm probably looks like he is healthy now, and from now on he will start preparing with right arm. Maybe he will become that monster again. And then we will see if same as like 2023, Devon is pulling Dennis' whole body, or 2018, Dennis pulling Devon's whole body. The people are talking, I don't know where it came from.
Left arm rematch.
Listen,
with Dennis.
He is not obsessed to anyone else like that, as he is to the Dennis.
That guy.
I don't know why. You beat the guy. What do you want? Yeah. You beat the guy.
Why? Because he's a criminal.
He beat him right, not left. He wants to beat him also left.
Oh, okay.
I need to bring justice to Denis Cyplenkov. Justice.
Yeah. How about we promote this guy match?
This guy is so smart and so big and so strong, and I am so low, and so I don't know if I have a chance with this guy. This guy is really good. I mean, and he's saying now he's gonna beat me like really badly, like hold me and look at me. And,
come on, very nicely.
I mean, it's gonna be terrible. Like I think
it will be beautiful, not terrible.
I feel like I'm gonna get beat like worse than Prime Dennis beat me.
Oh, you're much more better now than when you pulled with Dennis. I saw you. You was not good that day with Dennis, for sure. You was not good.
Maybe I'm a little.
I think
Devon,
you was something like
what's going on?
I think you was like 50% from now, maybe 60, but you know.
Devon, what's going on? Only like 20 minutes ago, after Alex talked that way, you said, like, now things change and this, and then 20 minutes later again, this guy is so smart, so big, so strong. Which one is the truth to believe? What are you gonna do? Like, at the beginning of the program, you said you were like totally underdog. Half of the program, you said you didn't literally say, kill this guy. And then now you are again saying what are you gonna do, Devon? Just tell us.
Well, it's not me that's gonna do anything. It's gonna be the referees.
He's gonna help you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the referees, because I feel like, quite honestly, I feel like the referees owe me a great debt.
If you count everything, I think you are in debt. If I count everything, but let's not go there.
Or not?
So,
tell me, after Georgia, there's debt after Georgia, yeah?
No. He thinks that way, but if I just remind everything, let's not go there.
So I feel like this time they let me start like this. Start the match.
Yeah, that is why he has been putting pressure on the referee. So they better pay the debt now so that match will be fair. Okay.
Right. Then everything is settled. Everything is good. You know, the only problem with that is then you're 0-3, and that's terrible. And then Camille would demand a match with you, and you'd be 0-4.
Listen. Alex somehow doesn't accept match with Camille.
I mean, why would you? Why that would be bad. That would be bad.
I know that he wants match with you, so I unfortunately need to win with you because after that he will ask you.
No. If I beat you, I'm above him, and he can, he has to beat.
He will not leave you alone. He will pause the videos, do something, and say that his life goal. I believe his life goal is you. Like, he obsessed by you, I think.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Yeah, I don't know why. Why does he do that? Maybe it's because I'm so huge.
Probably, yes.
Yeah. Like, I obsess about myself a little bit when I get big like this.
Oh, yeah, you're huge, bro.
You see that lump?
I see the face of Camille on that bicep. Buddy, I see the face of him on that bicep.
Bilmiyorum ki Ali Güneş sana ulaşamıyorum.
Camille's face?
Yes.
Here, wait. Well, let me draw it. Let me draw it here. I'll get a marker.
Show me something, yeah. Show me something.
I got a marker. Do some art. Yeah, I was going to draw some pictures today, so this will kind of start things off. Good. Let's see if we can do this.
Yeah.
Oh, I broke it. I broke the marker. Let me see if I can fix it.
You're too strong. That's why.
Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Okay. We'll draw a camel.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of like this. He's kind of like this. This. He's kind of always happy. He's kind of got a flat top. There.
Yeah, looks like.
little bit.
Yeah, Engin, what do you think about? Look at this. Look at this.
Okay, who is this? You?
No, that's Camille.
Oh, that's Camille. Listen, there is one guy that nobody wants to pull against. That's Camille Jablonski.
I'm going to be ranked higher than him, so it doesn't matter, right?
I think Camille should be ranked number 3. That's what I would.
Well, why is he ranked so low?
Because he didn't pull someone who is ranked above him. When Alex gave a good match to Morozov, I said, "Oh, Alex," because the rankings with left arm is just shaping. And now, if Alex go 0-3, I need to make a new rule. Anyone who's going 0-3 should be out of the top 10 ranking. Can't be going like 2, 3, 4 every time lose.
So I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's say hypothetically, because we all know that this is a very, very low percentage chance. Hypothetically, I beat Alex in 20 days. Okay, and because he's gone then 0-3, he's like out of the rankings, right? So would I take the number 4 spot, or where do you put me?
I think you should. And anyone who wants to change it, they need to pull against you. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't give you right to avoid.
So okay, so where's ranked?
Listen, as soon as we have $350,000, we're gonna set that match.
We can make that match.
But listen,
anytime.
Devon, I will tell you something. Just 1 second. Like how hard? Okay, so you are not going to be 253 until you pull Levan again. Am I correct?
If I continue to win,
okay,
I will.
Now I understand. Yeah, I understand the answer. Yeah. Okay. But
so if I beat Vitali,
if you lose against Vitali, and I know one thing, that like you are not planning to stop your progress till August or something. Like your progress plan is just going till the next year, and at least at the end of the first quarter that you want to build. So do you really think that, like, just say that you lost against Larratt, like it is not the shape that you wanted to face, Levan? So you want to even go into the bigger shape, better shape, stronger shape. This is what logic is saying. And just say, you believe you're gonna win, Larratt wins. Just say that if Larratt would win, and then you would face someone like Ermes, would it not qualify you again?
I think that in the right hand, I do believe that still I'm right near the top. And I think I'm still getting better, which is so crazy for me to believe. At 50, I really believe that I'm still improving as an arm wrestler.
Look at Todd.
Maybe, right. That's the crazy thing. Like all the things that we thought about, where when you're the best, all those things are just completely
gone. Yeah. We thought that it was between 25 and 40, 45 maximum. Now it's just like up to 55, 60. Yeah, it's still possible.
Right. Todd Hutchings is 59 a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I think that everybody believes, and he's proven, that at 95 kilo, maybe the most competitive category that we have,
one of them,
the best. So that gives me hope that I can do the same thing, maybe even better. Maybe by the time I'm 60, I can be as good as Alex, Maybe. How old are you now, Alex?
35.
35. So I'm 15 years older than you.
Yeah. But come on, if Todd do it in 55, I believe you will do it until 80.
I think so. I think there's a good chance. So long as I live, I think I will continue to push.
As long as healthy, I think you can do it. As long as you don't have any like problems with the health, because health, it never happens. I mean, never know, like I also started training, and somehow I thought I was dying, I was collapsing. Once I was active, the blood circulation started, I trained. Wow, like power is there. Even the size is not there. Power is like very close, like 85% already in 1.5 months. So Red Jones says, tell Devon we need more members live and videos.
Yes, it's true. I've been very, very bad lately. I have not been doing much there. I need to do more. I apologize. I will definitely do that. Maybe I will do one tomorrow. Today, I'm going to draw a picture, I think. I'm going to draw a picture. I'm inspired to do
I think
some
he's
art.
going to do your picture, Alex. Right? You are the victim. And Jay Rutter says, do you think Levan has any aspirations to become champion on the left arm? Do you guys think that Levan may try?
If he will be healthy, if he will be enough healthy to train 100%, because he says that he don't want to train just for train. He wants to be champion.
I think that when he pulls Vitali, I think that will be a big inspiration for him.
Mm-hmm. Say again?
Here I am projecting, but I think most likely, and look, I hope that Ermes does wonderfully, but I think there's a high chance that Vitali pulls Levan, and when he does, I think that Levan will be like, maybe I can beat him left-handed. I think that he'll probably think that, and he will be very motivated to get 2 gauntlets. That's pretty awesome. Nobody has done that in a long time.
It doesn't sound good what you said. You realize what you just said? You said you think. You said no. You said you think that Larratt is gonna pull Levan.
I did say that.
You said that, yeah. It means that you're gonna lose in August.
Oh, now see, I thought he was pulling him regardless.
No, if he beats you, he pulls you, and then if not, then maybe next February, next March.
So you're saying when I beat Larratt, he no longer gets to pull Levan?
Yeah, and Levan said that. Levan talked to me on the phone. I want to pull the winner. I said, you can't pull Devon in December. He said he needs more time. He said, okay, I wait till the February or March, and then he wants you again. He says, Engin, I want easy paycheck day. He says. And no, he never said it.
You know how earlier Ermes was like, why are you facing Alex? He's so much stronger. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I need the money. But I want to have good fight with Alex. We have arm wrestled a ton, Alex and I, on the practice table. Okay. And we both know practice is a good indicator, but the match is final. And we haven't had that yet. And I'm looking super forward to that. With Levan and I, we have had 2 matches, and I know where Levan is. And that's why I'm very vocal about how good I think Levan is and how I think Levan matches up with other people I know. I told people that I will not pull Levan until I believe that I can beat him or have at least a chance, a good chance. So, if I beat Vitali, and I mean, I think I'm going to beat him. I really do. And I think it's going to be a very hard match, but I don't know. I think I need a good preparation, a really good one. And I would love to see Levan. The truth is, Levan has something else to clean up. He could pull somebody else.
Listen, you were 120 kilo when you pull against him. We never, I don't know, to see you, of course, it's not only about the weight, but I think you know what you are doing with that weight gaining. But I have a very funny one. Harold Rivera. Engin is very biased. This is how Engin protecting Devon. Ooh.
And you're protecting me.
Yes.
How are you
yes.
protecting me?
I don't know.
How?
Let me read the rest. Just like how he did with Ermes and Gennady, Engin will let the next opponent of Devon compete in short period of time while Devon is preparing. My friend, you are out of your mind. If Levan is pulling Devon in next March, that's a long time for Devon, but it is 2 months longer time for Levan. Like Levan will be pulling in June, Devon will be pulling in August against Vitali. And if they are pulling in March, and if they are not pulling in between anyone, so how is it protecting Devon? You guys have high IQ? Am I saying something wrong or?
No,
No,
you're right.
yeah, I mean, like, I don't know these people seriously. Like, sometimes I read some of the comments, like,
Maybe the thing is
your
that you love
IQ
Devon too much,
goes like
and
down
that's
like this
why.
while I'm trying to understand those people if they are listening with their ass or ears or whatever. No, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, smart enough, people. Pay
Okay.
attention. Pay attention to what's actually happening here.
Okay. Tell me. You tell me. Yeah. Okay. You were saying something. Yeah. So
Anyway.
you are saying that you know how strong he is and what it takes to, like, I will tell you something,
Yeah.
Devon. Do you think that you need more like center, like a little bit more side, or you need again going that way?
I need much. Levan, I tell everybody that I believe that Levan is the most dominant arm wrestler in the open division that I have ever heard of, or seen, or pulled. To me, he's the best that there's been that I've heard of. He's better than anyone that I've heard of or pulled before by quite a lot. So respectfully, like, I mean, I've tested it once, I've tested it twice. I would love to keep testing it so long as I continue to progress and think that I've got a shot. And if I'm legitimately ranked the number 2 or close enough where I'm worthy of a shot, then yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it when I really believe with my being that I'm coming to him with something better than I did last time. So yeah, it means that I have to be stronger. I have to be stronger than before in all ways. My hand has to be stronger. My arm has to be strong. My back has to be stronger. Everything.
Okay, when you said your back needs to be stronger, is it true that you can't lift anymore?
I haven't lifted in such a long time.
No, you were doing those lifts. We don't see that anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't. I haven't lifted in a while.
Because you got hurt during the Levan match?
Look, I'm normally a little bit hurt, but my back has been bugging me. But I actually think that this is probably just a really good way to train for arm wrestling. It's just right now my training, since I started this entire preparation for Alex and for Vitali, I've only been arm wrestling. That's it. Only arm wrestling. There's been not a single weight that's been lifted. There's not been any rehab that's been done. I go and arm wrestle at night, and the rest of the time I just kind of rest and go for walks or whatever. And I think it's really good. We'll see. I've done it before. I called it Kensai. I did it before. It's nothing new.
You remember when you come here and visit me together with Aaron, I also mentioned about like pulling against like this. I lately see you and you were afraid that you would get injured, but looks like everything is going well.
Yeah, I started to do this heavy table preparation for Gennady, and I think it worked really, really well. I think it's really good. The two-handed work. The thing is you have to have a really good team to do it. If you have people who are trying to beat you, then they can probably beat you. A lot of guys will be able to beat you with two hands. And in that way you can kind of get hurt, and that's risky.
Yeah.
If you have guys who are willing to work with you, or guys who are just weaker than you that you can kind of hold when they use two hands, the training is very, very, very good. Very, very hard.
There is no lifting weight that can replace that kind of training if the guy knows what he is doing with you. Because like even when you do that weight, from floor to up, the pressure is more that way. With the way that you are doing, the pressure is more like to do. Also, you need to protect your side, and then this pronator is not working that way, but it is more working to the opening your arm, like to the pin pad way, not to straightforward. So I think that what you are doing now will be, Alex, is that showing to you? Alex, he says Camille, but you say Camille, but I don't know.
It's kind of magic. I said I see it on his hand, and he make the picture, and it's really quite similar.
And Alex, you tell us a little bit about you. Like I will tell you my opinion first. I think that your height, like hand height, and your wrist hand strength, and your ability to go up to pin pad, I just can't imagine this match is not going to your winning side. I'm not saying it will go directly to pin pad, but I kind of feel like it's going this way, at least round one. And
but
I would just one second. I would one second.
Do you remember the rules
I would just say, let me finish first, then you told. And then you go that way, and then just say that your wrist going that way. I saw you beating Morozov with the dead wrist pressure. So now, like, first thing is to take him to the losing side, and second is that, and I'm almost 100% sure that is your game plan.
You're pretty good. And again, I need to mention that. But you remember the rules of arm wrestling, which that guy created. Remember the rules of arm wrestling?
Okay.
Never take what's given. If hands go there, it doesn't mean that it's good scenario for him. If like he goes there, he gave the center, for example. It doesn't mean that it's not according to his plan. If he goes there, like you said, for example, me take the center, go there.
Okay.
It sounds logical. After that, go to very fast transition to club press and to use body weight and my power, because I'm probably have it a little bit. But like I said, it can be with his scenario. Like, it's not that he will be not prepared for that. I'm sure he will be very well prepared for that move. And it sounds easy. It maybe sounds like a good scenario to do it with that. I'm agree with this. But I'm sure that it will be not easy to like take his wrist, go it down, and make a fast transition.
Okay, it may not be easy, but isn't it the plan?
It's honestly, it's beautiful plan. It's beautiful plan. Yeah, it sounds very good. Sounds very good. But like I said, the rules of arm wrestling says that if somebody give you something, don't take it. Don't take it, because maybe he will give you.
He will give you his wrist, and you say, "I'm not gonna take."
He will not give his pronator. He will not give his hand. He will.
Okay, what's he gonna give you? Do you think he is giving this, or
he will give the center probably?
I think that Devon would like to.
I believe at the beginning he will do all the tricks on the setup, make a pressure on the fingers, make a pressure on the center or the back. But for sure, when he will check what's my hands is, he will push his scenario. And I believe in his scenario, it's absolutely okay with him to go in that way. He do it so much time.
Devon goes that way because he wants to give you a gift, or because
right?
Listen, do you think that, listen, one second, he cannot, do you think that if he would stop you at the center, he wouldn't?
If he stopped me in the center, it means that he is just better. And
but you say that he gives you this. I mean, why would he give you this if he can just stop you at the center?
Because it's boring for him. Look at him. He is love to do a long match, not shorter match. He will not trying to win me faster, even if he able to. He will not, for sure.
Also, he is so good that he will be playing with you. Okay, I understand.
It's his plan.
I don't think he has that plan. I think he will try to survive.
I think that the word is delusion. This is my delusion. But you know what's crazy is that in the staking, I'm ahead of you. I don't know what people are thinking. Why don't people believe in you?
Firstly, you know
It's
that
so
logically you
weird.
have much more bigger number of the viewers. You do a lot of content and they know you and they believe in you. And that's why.
If I was you, I would be buying up all those blocks. See, that's what I would do. I would just buy them all.
And then make so much money. This is what he's saying.
Easy money.
Good plan.
Easy
Good
money.
plan.
I don't
Good plan.
understand why that hasn't happened. Like, I mean, there are people who are close to you who you'd think would just know the truth and just put all their money
They
down.
may be waiting. They may be waiting to the big difference because you know it's there is if you put a lot, it's make rankings equal. So maybe they waiting to the last moment.
They might run out of time. It's there right now. If they don't do it, it's just, I don't know. I don't understand. I would have thought that people all would be betting on you. You're the number 4, you're bigger, you're smarter, you're younger, and people are still just betting on me. I don't
Love
get
this,
it.
buddy.
I don't understand. I don't.
I know you love me. I love you, but you know, if they watched the match with Andre, you know, Andre was probably a little bit stronger in something that day. In
No,
something.
then you know.
No,
No.
not me. But I mean, in some move, not in everything, he was stronger than you. Maybe little bit.
Oh, yeah. He was stronger than me. For sure he was. But you
Yeah,
would beat Andre, yeah?
no,
I think.
I mean that to be stronger is not enough because that day you will. That day was big surprise, like for all of Eastern arm
Huge
wrestlers.
surprise.
You was a
Oh,
big surprise, yeah, because everyone watching you and they think, oh come on, lefty Andre probably will beat you easily. First round
easily.
was not good for you. You was not in a good setup, I remember. And after, when you was able to take the line, you just like make direction of his power to the empty field and control all the matches. After, in the end, it was a little bit sadly, like, you know, he was trying all the best and it was absolutely not enough.
Yeah, not that day. Not that day.
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't happen again, though, would it?
Unfortunately, like he's not with us. Yeah.
Let's quickly cover the predictions. Thomas says Devon all the way. And then, okay, let's go. You said that Devon, you support Fia against Ellen, and so you are also believing that she should win. And you, Alex?
Fia is very dangerous, so I believe she will be the favorite.
Yeah, Fia is just really dangerous. We will see. We don't know where Ellen is. And let's go with Pauline versus Arsen Kachatarian. Devon, you were there when Arsen was pulling against Alex Charkovic. Did you have a chance to watch the match?
He killed him, right? That's what I remember. I was in the back.
I think round 1 he lost, and then he did some things, and then somehow he tired him and beat him. But do you think that he can stop Paul?
It's 95 kilo.
95 kilo.
Good match.
Just for your information, Arsen was 100 kilo when he pulled Andrei Sharkovich. He wasn't 105. So, like, they both weigh the same with Paul. They are probably losing a few kilos.
Okay, so but this one 95 kilo.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Paul. But good match.
Is it because of the East-West thing, or is it because?
No, I think that actually Paul is really, really good. I think he's very professional. I think that at 95 kilo, I think it's actually quite a short list of guys that can beat him. And I think that those guys are guys who have been around a long time and, the very, very top of the sport. But I think in his relative peer group, I think that Paul stands out very well. So I have Paul to win that one. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think this guy is really good. I think he's really strong.
That's interesting. Yeah. If it is not easy, because Paul is known with his explosive wins.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like he's got only a hit. Like, he has good sustained power in that hook. He's got a good, and I'm not saying he's going to beat him. Maybe it'll take him like 5 to 7 seconds. But I think for 5 to 7 seconds, Paul is still really good. I think that's actually probably where he's best.
He even pulled a long match with Rustam Babayev in Orlando. It was like near half-minute match. It still was competitive. It was surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good match. I think it'll probably go hook, and I think that Paulin is just very good there, and I think he does the weight cut well, and I think that might be just enough of a difference to get him the win.
And Devon, there is a super chat. Devon Green says, "How many tricep presses can Devon get on Alex?"
Can I get? Well, I guess the answer would be 3, right? Or are we doing 4 out of 7 or 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5, yeah. It's not title.
So I mean, I could get 3, right? I could.
And Stinky Taco says, "Alex will streamroll Devon easy. Devon looks skinny." I don't think he looks skinny.
Go over to Armbet and put your money down, because nobody actually, people say that he's going to win, and I think he probably is, but nobody's putting money down. And everybody thinks I'm going to win, and they put money down. So it's one thing to say it. It's another thing to Alizan it down.
Mm-hmm. And Alex, how do you see this match, Paul versus... Do you know Arsen Kachatarian?
Yeah, I know. I watched it. But, Paul, to me, are very special because of his match with Rustam. And Rustam, is awesome. And how Paul, both matches, not only when he won because of injury of Rustam, but both matches, he was very, very good. And I think he is favorite.
Okay, so let's go to Ivan Portela versus Joseph Meranto. Do you guys know Ivan Portela?
I don't know him, but Meranto I know quite well at this point, and he is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. I think if he wins this match, then his next match will not be like a title match, but someone high level from East this time. Because slowly, let's see where he is at.
What a bicep! Have you seen his bicep?
Yeah, he's very strong.
It's crazy. He's for his weight class, he is massive bicep, ridiculous bicep.
Okay, Devon is buying his own block, and you know how good he is at predicting.
Oh, I predict you're going to destroy me, Alex.
So it's not good sounds for me when they say that. How would you
probably worse than 50-50.
Stop it immediately, my friend. Stop it.
Alex, do you know Alan Ford?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, let me ask Devon that. Alan Ford versus Ryan. He said
Bellinger.
Bellinger, yeah, I think, yeah.
Alan's going to win. Alan is really good right now. Alan's been kicking ass around here. I've got Alan, and Alan's practically my neighbor, so I have to pick him, or else he's going to come over and do bad things to me. But yeah, Alan Ford is really good right now. He's everybody who trains with him, everybody knows he's in really good form at the moment.
Okay. Doretto says Alex will pull Devon's whole body with table 2025.
You know what? Like, can I say how much I want that Dennis match? I want that Dennis match so badly.
Oh, so Alex, he's gonna beat you with that motivation because he thinks that he's gonna get.
No, I still win him. But I will help him with this match versus Dennis.
How are you gonna help him? Tell me.
I make the friendship between them because I think they a little bit hate each other, and when they will not hate each other, they will pull.
Okay.
Why don't we hate each other and pull? That's even better.
Ask him why he.
Okay.
Ask him. He won't even answer my DMs. I message him. He doesn't even answer me. How can I talk to him?
Devon, Artem Morozov versus Alex Kurdecha.
Well, I think Alex is going to win because he has higher table IQ. Artem Morozov is not that smart. You know.
Just tell me, Devon, were you not impressed of Artem Morozov, honestly, in Tbilisi? I was very impressed.
That was great.
Like
I was super impressed.
that moment that he
But
stopped him,
he
like
tried to
live
beat me
stop.
up.
What?
Alex, he was sitting next to me and he was swearing at me in Russian, telling people he wanted to kill me and beat me up. So now I have to pick Alex. Alex now is going to beat him just because I want to keep this guy away from me.
Okay,
Him,
but
I'm not allowed to pull him. I'm not allowed to pull Daddy Can, and I'm not allowed to pull
Dennis.
No, Dennis I can pull. The other guy, the guy that Mike's pulling, George Zernov. Yeah, these three guys want to fight me. So
no, they don't want to.
Keep them down in the rankings.
No, they don't want to fight you.
Yeah,
but listen,
I've seen it all. They're saying they were going to go to jail and stuff.
He's not. Listen. I think that everything can be solved. Yeah. So you listen. You say that Alex is gonna beat Artem. Okay, this is what you are saying. Okay.
Easy. That guy's just a bodybuilder.
Listen, after Alex beats you, will you still bet Alex corner against Artem Morozov?
I'm just, you know what?
Yes,
if I'm still alive, he might kill me.
Just say yes, buddy.
So you have nothing to say about the first parts of what I said, that after Alex beats you.
Look it. I mean, everybody, there's like, do you know, as a smart guy, Alex, have you ever heard of, what's that thing that happens in plants with the chlorophyll? Photosynthesis. Have you ever heard of photosynthesis?
You're asking Alex?
Yeah. Have you heard of photosynthesis?
Of course.
I heard that the likelihood of photosynthesis happening is the equivalent likelihood of running through a forest with a blindfold on and somehow getting to like a treasure. It's like impossible, but somehow it happens all the time because in this universe we have plants. You know, somehow the likelihood of me beating you is kind of like the equivalent likelihood of photosynthesis existing. But you can't say it doesn't happen because it happens. It does happen.
But it was question not about that. It was question, do you will be in my corner in the match with Artem?
No. Don't change the subject, Alex. He already almost answered it. But now he's saying that he's gonna kick your ass. Is what he's saying.
What if you're so tired? What if you're so tired that you can't face him?
So you will be helping me. Come on.
How will I help you?
But because
no.
Bit,
then next
so
thing Devon, you're gonna say
no. Wait a second. If he will be there, he will be out on concentration. You know how he wants to punch you, and after, if you will be there, it will be hard for him.
If I beat you so badly,
just say yes, you will be, and that's enough.
Well, maybe I'd have to pull if you are too tired.
No, because then you will probably try to cancel.
Either way, I'm with you.
You are gonna try to cancel your Larratt match.
Either way.
I think he's trying to cancel this Larratt match. That's why.
No. He said yes.
Yeah.
Everything
is okay. Match. Hey, you crazy? Look at this. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, huge! I probably need to cancel the match. Like yeah, it's huge. What is your body weight now?
380 pounds.
Okay, so
100, little bit, 170 kilo.
170 kilo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try and get bigger, but for now, 170 kilo. But it's mostly just water.
When you pull Gennady, buddy, when you pull Gennady, did you was stronger than when you was pull Levan?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I also think that he was stronger.
Way stronger.
Yeah.
Way stronger. Gennady was the strongest I ever was, for sure.
Wow.
But then I see Sagov kill him, so it doesn't mean too much.
But come on, you can come back to that shape.
Oh, I am definitely coming back to that shape.
No,
Definitely.
he's gonna come with a better shape than that one, no doubt.
I think so. I think so. I think I will be better.
Devon, how do you pronounce this guy's name? Ricard?
Reichert Borman.
Yeah, against Wallace Dilly.
That's an awesome match. These are the two guys that I want to see arm wrestle anybody more than all the guys coming up is these two guys. So Reichert Borman, we've been talking about him. We've been watching him. South African born. Now he's like I think he's probably the best in Australia now. I know him and Lachlan may be close, but I feel like this guy is young and a ton of potential. You see his gym stuff. He looks awesome. And then Wallace Dilly, not a lot of people know about this guy, but he's making big waves in USA. I saw the underground tournament where he really beat up Marcio, which is yeah. So I gotta say that I think that Wallace has got to be the favorite.
Wallace is the favorite? Wow. A lot of people. Yeah.
I think so. I think this guy's the favorite. I think that the guy has a big background in strength, and I think he's converted it very well. Not a lot of people know about him, but everybody who knows about him rates him incredibly highly. And with the performance we saw against him and Marcio, you have to know that he's pretty awesome. Borman is too.
Yeah.
It's a great match. Alex, I really like this match.
Alex, Manuel Battaglia, you have been in Europe, you know the guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna pull against Wagner. A lot of people doesn't know about Manuel, but he's world champion with left arm, super heavyweight champion.
Yes.
How do you see this match? Do you think that he may topple Wagner?
Who will be on the start, because Manuel probably will top roll, and if Wagner will lose the start, it probably will be on the Manuel side. He's now in a good shape, and he becomes stronger and stronger. He now, in a good preparation. But if Wagner takes the start and go inside, it will be his match.
Do you think there is any possibility that Wagner series is like this, but he may?
I was thinking about that, but I don't think so.
Okay. And Devon, do you know Manuel or no?
Oh yeah, I love this guy's rock videos. Have you seen his videos?
I was there.
Man, that's the best. He's got the best. He's like the coolest rock star that we have in arm wrestling. Hang on, have you seen his videos?
I mean, usually I see his cows and he's milking them and.
Yeah. Have you seen his music?
Oh no.
Oh no. Somebody in the chat put the link to his his rock where he's got the girls and he's chasing around the field and there's the goats and the hay.
He's a cool guy, funny. Very cool guy, and he's happy all the time.
Guy.
Talking by himself and loud, like in the movies you have those uncles, old uncles, like talking. Yeah. Yeah. And who is winning that one?
South America, Brazil, Terremoto, Wagner Bortolato. Too much, yeah.
And another one, Mickbot. Devon, will you drink cola between rounds? Maple syrup, yeah. Canada, yeah. Yeah, it would be good, yeah. Okay, then let me ask you, your brother, Devon.
Yeah.
He thinks himself is underdog, but Irakli hasn't been active 6 years. He does some practice pulls, while I have seen Matt competing with left arm. And how do you see this, Devon?
Matt's left can be very good. Matt's left is it's over the course of the last 5 years. There's been times when it's been not that good, and then there's been times when it's been really, really awesome. I of course I've got Matt to win, and I think it's a good matchup for him. I mean, I think he's going to take his hand and.
Oh, you think he's going to take Iraqi's risk? Yeah, because when I talked with Matt, he said he's underdog. He will still do his best. But do you think that way? You this is your emotional prediction? Or
I think Matt will do very well. I think that Matt, he's a right-handed guy, and I think he puts a lot into his right. He thinks about his right. He's right-hand dominant. But the truth is his left is also very, very good. And it's just if it kind of shows up on the day because, it kind of follows his right-hand work. But, yeah, no, I have Matt to win. I think that I've seen Matt be very, very, very good with his left. I've seen it many, many times. And I think that, I think that there's a lot of reasons why he can win, and I believe that he is going to win. I think that Irakli is just he's on a losing streak, and I think that he's gonna lose and lose and lose and.
Wow!
Boy, I mean, it's if he just loosened his pants up just a little bit, he might do better. Pants just too tight, too tight.
Alex, this question for you: Michael Todd versus Zernov.
Oh, very good match. Very good match. And I know that Michael now wants to come back. He wants to come back.
He will try. He will try a little bit more and see if it is happening. If not, probably 115. It's not my place, but this is how I feel.
Yeah. This is something after this match he will choose what he will do after. So I think he will take it very serious. And, Zernov, I believe, can pull in the flop press. He can pull in the triceps with the flop. And it will be about endurance, I think. It will be about endurance. Michael will be for sure not easy for Zernov. He will be doing what he's always doing. And it's the question, did Zernov will be comfortable to go in that position where he can be along? If he will go to that position, it will be his match, like he will make Michael work from the position where it's impossible to come back. But if Michael will be taking his wrist too much earlier, then he will go to that triceps press and block by body. So it will be Michael. For me, it's like 51 for Michael.
Devon, does Zernov have what it takes to beat Michael?
I don't think so. Zernov is very interesting. Zernov, I've always thought that physically he was super, super impressive. And his stock for me rose massively in the match with Rivas. Like when he came out and he beat Rivas, I think it was about a year ago. I was like, wow. I'm like, now I have no idea. And he was so good. I actually started to think he had a chance with Vitali. We saw how that went. But and when you compare, like, I mean, and I know you can't really do that, but and the match that Michael had with Vitali, I'm quite upset about that match. I think that if you play that match back, I really think it could go. I don't think it was so dominant by Vitali. I think it was a very close match and one that Michael could have won if things were just a slight bit different. I think that there's not a lot of people who can beat Michael. I think, and the same thing with Ermes. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, Ermes totally." I think that match was actually very close.
Very close.
Very close.
Yeah.
Very, very close match. So I think that Michael is right at that world level, just so close. And I think that he sits above the Zernov, who is also really, really good. But I think that stylistically, I don't think that really it's almost impossible to flash pin Michael. And that's the thing. It's almost impossible. And then you have to have great endurance and be a good technician, which is difficult to do at that level of strength. So I have Michael as the favorite.
Michael is gonna win?
Yeah, I have Michael to win, and I have it higher than.
Can be a little bit discuss about the Michael versus Vitali match.
Yeah,
When round 3, like round 1, you know that Vitali tried to beat him without strap, but you know, even that there was fresh round when Vitali's hand was so, I don't know, fresh, still he couldn't, and then Michael was able to go out. And then when round 3 happened, and then when Michael tried this, and then he went here. Whenever we look at the video that they gave us, he was showing like this all the time. And then once they paused, it was touching. They paused.
Was it really?
Yeah. And I told to the camera guys, give this to the stream because people will not understand. Even we didn't understand until he was paused. And then Michael came to me, and I said, Michael, you know, it looks that way. Can you please tell, like, if it touched or not? And Michael said, can we look at the start of the match? And then if I started early. So he didn't say that it didn't touch, but it was the heat of the moment. But for sure, he didn't lie. He said the truth. I mean, he didn't say what it is, but he didn't lie. And but he was. So my question is, I said after the match, I said, Michael, like you could just go this way. Why did you try that way? So more we talk, I understood that Devon, when Michael is going that way, he has a resting point here, you know, because it's getting far from the guys. But it seemed like he didn't have that comfortable place because this guy's reach was so good. And the thing is that when Michael never usually stops people, he climbs. But this time the guy with the strongest grip was holding on. It was almost, and I saw at some point Michael's riser was just going that way, like Vitali was just making his riser, you know, go down that way. So what I just tried to say that maybe it sounded like Michael didn't want to go strap that point. He just wanted to do something to not to go there. That is what I understood from the conversation I had with Michael.
And what happened in round 1? Like, what was that? What was that? Like,
what was
like,
it?
Like Michael, it looked like when the match was stopped in round 1, and Michael was in fabulous position. There was an adjustment to the inside, and there was a stoppage, and then they kind of wiped everything.
Well, I don't know what it was, but I think the elbow foul was that whenever he was doing this.
But then they called it back.
I think it was for something else. Was it for that? No, it was, I think, for the pin. Or what was it? I don't remember.
So it was round 1. The way I remember it is, so the match is underway, and Michael actually was starting to transition the match onto his side of the table.
Oh, you mean? Okay, so it wasn't. It was the decision was taken back.
Yes.
Okay, but it was. You remember clearly because I don't remember. Was it for the elbow foul?
It was an elbow foul call, but then they wiped it. So Michael is winning the match. He's on his way. It's round 1. So he has him in good
position. I remember that his elbow came out from this side, you know, this side of the pad.
And that's what we thought the call was.
You sure that the decision was taken back or it was something else?
I think the decision was taken back.
Okay, this is the moment that the decision was taken back?
I believe so. I believe what happened.
I need to go watch and see what it was. But
yeah, because to me this has a massive impact, you know, because I felt that Michael was on his way to win the match. They called an elbow foul and then they throw it out. I'm like,
something when somebody is like this with Michael, it doesn't always equal to lose. You know, this is what John did. This is what Ermes did. Ermes even just did it like this to him. Like Vitali was also any moment he wanted, he was bringing, you know, with the dead risk. I am not sure if it was really winning or something, but I mean, we can discuss about it. But what I just tried to say that I don't think that like Michael was comfortable. You understand? Like more round ways. And do you know you watched the Prokopchuk versus Arthur match? When Arthur first round when Prokopchuk is top rolling, in the second round Prokopchuk went inside and won. Christo referee told me Daniel has very good endurance and he's gonna win. And I said, within the match, yes, for sure. Maybe Arthur exhausts. But the thing is, I pulled Arthur 2 matches. When Arthur goes to the corner, Devon, when he comes back, he charges somehow. Like you go 5% less, the guy just charges. And if you realize that last round you finish like this, you understand? I kind of feel that like somebody told me this. I don't know if it is true or not, but it is the case with Larratt. But if it was the case, then how did he end up with Dave Sheffy that way? All those rounds, he should be covering. So it's confusing. Yeah, it's confusing. Yeah. So you are just saying that the guy doesn't have the tool to beat Michael, and you both
I
think
don't
that
think so.
Michael is gonna win. Yeah. Do you think?
I have Michael heavier favorite. Much respect to Zernov. It's tough to beat Michael Todd.
Mhm. Okay, then let's go to last match: Ermes versus Levan. Alex, you go.
The truth that honestly all of us probably will put Levan like a favorite, yeah. And I'm absolutely agree with who much more deserves than everyone. And now it's Ermes, and maybe Ermes. This is the guy who can make the trouble for Levan. But I believe that Levan now will be much more like personal about this match than before. He knows that he needs to be serious, and his personal record on the biceps shows that he trying to train hard, and nothing like 50% or 60. He will go 100% for sure. For me, Levan is a favorite, but some surprise can be happen. I will be happy to see some surprise from Ermes.
Can I ask you something, Alex?
Yeah.
Did you expect Ermes to perform the last rounds like that, against Levan? Just remember the first match. Did you expect? Were you surprised when Ermes stopped and started doing this? You were surprised, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So can I ask you something? Right now, do you see like you said you were surprised? Right now for this match, if you see something similar, would you be surprised again? Or you would say no?
Now not.
So
I really
are you saying that Ermes now has probably more chance than last time, even though he may not win? Do you think his chance is higher or lower? Because some people says that Levan wasn't in super shape, and he said that now he learned a lot. I'm sure that Ermes also learned a lot. So do you think that before the match, what you thought about Levan Ermes first match and second match, do you see the match closer? It doesn't mean that it is very close, but closer than the last time?
Yeah, I will explain you my point of view. I believe Ermes now was trained very purposely some position, and he was prepared probably more effective than last time. Last time it was like improvisation, and he just find out the way during the pull, And now I believe he was trying to purposely do something special, and he for sure did the best result. He put some extra power in the needed point, but for sure Levan also now will be much more better. But yeah, I see. I like I said, I will be not surprised if, for example, Ermes will be able to stop Levan's hand in some position, and after what will be after that, I don't see clearly. But I believe that that he can be able to stop in the some position. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Devon is just making his bicep like this. Are you like intimidated, Alex? Alex, can I ask you something? What keeps you from saying that, Devon, I'm gonna come Chicago and destroy you? Is it because if it doesn't happen like that, you're gonna look bad, or is it not your personality at all?
A lot of guys say like that. A lot of guys say like that. If it's like my purpose to go and just one, for sure, yes. For sure, I want to go one.
You just
yes.
want to make it harder, right? Because easy win is not interesting.
For me, I really believe that it will be more it will be earn respect from that guy if I will be just not flash pin him and won by accident or by refs or by something. But if he
So you
after
are, you
the
are
match,
afraid that Devon is gonna complain it wasn't pin.
no. Listen what I said. If for me it's very cool if after the match that guy said, "Yeah, guy, you are really strong. You are like really good. You will make some progression, special progression, not that you pull in that only wide one direction." So
more Alex talks, Devon, more I feel like he's just gonna hold you. Look at your face. Are you convinced now?
That's terrifying.
That's what I understand. Yeah.
That's terrifying. How demasculating is that? Like, I feel like I will leave there and I will actually be allowed to enter the women's division after Chicago. I feel like my balls will just fall off my body completely after you kill me that badly.
Okay, before you give your prediction, Jay Ruther says Aaron should get shredded and tear up a lower weight class.
Auden is actually getting shredded. He actually is. He's leaning right out, actually. He was showing off his abs the other day. Auden has all these friends in the fitness industry now, and now he's Auden's arm wrestling every day like crazy. But yeah, Auden is actually getting fitter. So
Doretto
you might
says sorry, you might what?
no, they might get their wish.
Uh-huh. Doretto says, will we see Jordan Sone back in East versus West or not? Someday? Probably, yeah. MG Blast says Devon is beast mode. And Lars says, hey guys, I got my first tournament coming up at 198 pounds at 6'6". Is it worth cutting to a lower weight class or should I stick to my walk around weight? Any tips for a lankier guy like me? I mean, I would say don't cut your weight, but let's see what the other guys say.
I think that at 6'6", 198, that's what he said.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. But I think if there is a possibility to cut weight, I think you should always do it if you want to have your best performance. I think that 198 to 187 is very easy. And then, I mean, I think if the thing is other people are doing it. If you're not doing it, then you're not on an even playing field. Just understand if you're pulling in the 198 pound division, well, the guys you're pulling are probably going to be 220. So you always that's the game until it's otherwise. You got to play the game.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Devon, let's go. Guys, please don't send more super chat because I may miss it while I'm listening. And one guy who's net, please miss Shakmivili. Thank you for your support. There's no super chat, and then Dino, hello, Flintstone Devon, will destroy this dude, Okay, guys, please don't send more. So don't be upset with me if I don't answer. Okay, Devon, Ermes Gasparini versus Levan Saginashvili. You pulled both guys 3 times total. And just tell us everything. Is Ermes the same Ermes? If Levan is the same Levan? And what are the possibilities? And what are the chance of that possibilities to happen? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a wonderful match. It's for the biggest crown in the sport, the open weight right hand. Levan, I believe, is the most dominant champion that we've ever had in the sport. So that's a big deal. So every time he gets to compete, it's a big deal. Ermes Gasparini, young. What is Ermes now? 30?
Yeah, 29, 30 or 31.
Yeah.
I don't know, around that yet.
Right. So Ermes Gasparini, I mean, we've all seen his career. He's incredible. I mean, and he's been good. He's been incredible for a very long time. What I think is, I remember when they had their first match, how shocked I was. I remember their first match. Because I remember going into the match, I thought, no chance for Ermes. I thought, no chance, just like the rest, he's going to fall. And then it was it was for sure the best anybody's done against Levan since 2017. made the match really quite close. The fallout from that match, you know, there were a lot of questions, a lot of discussion about rules. And then you heard a lot of things to bring us to this match today. I mean, Levan has said things like, I wasn't in good shape. You know, that's a thing. And I think Levan is a very proud champion. I think Levan has very high expectations for himself. I think that Levan really doesn't like that that there's all this discussion about the match. I think that Levan really wants to be like just the most incredibly dominant champion.
Untouchable he wants to be.
Untouchable.
Yeah.
Like nobody's close. I think that that's the legacy that he wants to leave behind, and I think that he's doing that regardless of the outcome, really. But you know, this match is very impactful because, you know, if you were on Ermes' side of the discussion, you could say that really Ermes could have won that match, depending on just a few little things. So what I've seen over the last, you know, 6 months, Ermes' preparation has looked awesome. You see, like, I mean, Ermes, a while ago, he took some time off. He got in really good shape. He got his cardio back. He got really healthy. He went deep into the specific gym lifts, which I think, I mean, when you look at the percentages, how much he's gotten better since that match, I think way better, like maybe like 25 or 30% better, right? Like
You're talking about his first Levan match?
Yes. Yeah, like his riser lift, his pronation lift, like these are now really, really good, perfect form, excellent lifts, and you have to think that he's in the best shape ever, and you have to think based off of their first match that somehow he matches up well with Levan. Somehow, just based off of whatever that is, somehow the matchup is good for him. I've seen Levan, you know, post, like the curl was really incredible, like the 400-pound curl. I mean, that's crazy. The way
Ermes, they shared another video, Georgian Armwrestling, and Ermes said that Levan was lifting heavier before the one-arm bicep curl. Ermes said that, and did you see this? He said he was lifting heavier with the, you know, one dumbbell, you know, curl. Did you see the recently they shared on the Georgian Armwrestling?
So you're saying that he lifted like more like back,
Ermes
like
is saying that in the past he was lifting that heavier, the one arm, than the one that they share on the YouTube like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. You know,
okay,
so
I
Ermes
didn't
is
see that.
confident that Levan is not as strong as like his best shape.
I have a feeling that Levan is in really good shape. I have a feeling that Levan is in the best shape that he can possibly be. I have a feeling that he really, really wants to make a statement. That's what I believe. And for me, it really just comes down to structure. That you have these two great champions, really, really the best, two of the best guys that we have in the sport. But the problem is the Levan is just so advanced with his structure, like his hand, his wrist, the bones, the bone density and the bone shape and size and geometry of Levan is just, it's so high that I have a hard time imagining that Ermes can defeat him based off of anatomy, and because I don't see either one of them as technically, you know, that much better than the other. Like I think they're both really, really masterful arm wrestlers, so I don't think that there's a big technical advantage. My only question, really, and this favors Ermes, is I never could really understand why in their first match that Levan was never able to close in with his shoulder. And if he can't do that this time with Ermes' advantages and the way he's come up, this could be interesting. If Levan, if it's close with the hand, which it might be enough to stop the match.
I think Levan's hand will be stronger.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I also think so. But even
But he may
still,
not dominate totally.
right.
I will tell you something. Like first match, you know, like when you go like over pronating like this, it means that you are not able to control here. To me, honestly, I will say Levan's hand as a block, like at the beginning position, super strong. But not, I'm not sure about his inner wrist here, like to curl here. So when you cannot control here, then where you go is you overpronate. Once you overpronate, you're missing the pronator, and then you are overpronating. So you are becoming a bit vulnerable for the shoulder pressure. But the thing is that whenever you top roll Hermes, you had that cupping as well. The cupping as well. And Levan, I think, said to me that his weight and arms were so big, that's why he couldn't get closer. So do you think that Levan can control Hermes' pronator and go sideways? Or do you think Levan will end up with overpronating?
I think that the most likely scenario is that Levan can destroy him. That's what I think is most likely.
He will
Most
destroy him?
likely.
Yeah. Okay.
Most likely. But
Well, what's the most likely? Can you please tell me? 60%, 70%, 50%? What is it?
75 to 80%, Levan.
Okay, then let's talk about the other 25.
Yeah, so we don't know if Levan cannot pin him. If Levan's hand control is not complete, like you talked about, and Ermes is able to hang him up with his back pressure, because Ermes has an incredible arm for posting and curling and back pressure. If he can stop the pin with any kind of good position and make it about endurance, that's a big
What's the good
thing.
position? Can you talk specific? What's the good position?
Well, just anything that's not on the pad. Anything.
Oh, you mean even if he is that close?
Anything. Now the question is can he be in this kind of compromised position and not and have Levan struggle again like he did their first time to not be able to bring his shoulder forward? Because if he can play some kind of a waiting game with Levan, the Ermes can maybe win that. You know, it's just, can Levan then finish with his shoulder? And we did not see that last time they pulled. All his wins were top roll. And every time it stopped, Ermes was slowly creeping around, and it looked like it was starting to swing into Ermes' favor. And if Ermes is stronger and Ermes can get to that position once again, then it starts to get very, very interesting.
Okay,
and we could have
one more question, Devon. Do you think that Ermes went to the first match with this strategy? To me, no, he just went that way. No, what I just tried to say that, what if Ermes knew what he knows now, that if he would try, because once, listen, when Levan takes your wrist and look at your face, you don't have confidence anymore. You just like, you understand? But he said that whenever Irakli and other guys were laughing at him, he gets so angry, so he did whatever he needed. And then he found a way at that time. So what I'm just saying that, do you think that if he knew or tried very confidently right from the beginning, such thing, do you think that the outcome could be different?
I don't think so. I think that Ermes' takeaway from the match was that he needed to be able to do this and this more. It wasn't that he has this spot there. It's that he needs more of this to neutralize the match.
I'm talking about the transition that, other rounds he a little bit stopped him as well. But he never attempted that. But once he tried, it worked. Yeah. So what I'm just saying that if he would try this one, of course, if Hermes would go directly to shoulder press, he would get smoked. He had to first go back pressure and stop him and then go transition. But he never tried this before round 3.
It's true. But they're both learning. At the same time. It's a great match. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Okay, if the match is stopping, you think that Ermes has more than 50% chance?
The more the match stops, the more it swings into Ermes' favor. That's what I believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And do you think that if somehow Ermes beats Levan, do you think there should be a revenge match or someone should step in? I meant you, Alex.
Me?
Why is Devon laughing? Why is Devon laughing?
It's fair because I think that you mean that Devon can step and pull with Ermes. I think you mean this. But if you said, I think fair to our champion, because Levan was with the crown so long, I think it's fair to give him revenge, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with Alex. Yeah. I mean, and the truth is that Alex and I can both beat Ermes so easily. It wouldn't be fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then one last question before we Alden, what's his weight right now, Devon?
I think I saw him on a scale at like 231.
231. Yeah. And what is the lowest he can go? 198? Probably not, right?
I mean, look, I'm telling him Auden is actually trying to get like healthy and lean and a little bit more ripped up these days. I look at
What's think that plan?
Well,
about weight.
I've heard I never like to speak for Auden, but I've heard him say that look at when I was so it was 1998, I won my first nationals at 220. Okay. And I think that Auden has that same kind of idea. He thinks that probably he can maybe win a nationals before he's 23 at 220. So I think that that's kind of his goal. But I don't want to speak for him. Yeah, probably somewhere. I mean, look at him being like 230, 220 is easy for him anytime. Could he get
200 would be challenge, right? 200 would be challenge. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, I'm sure he could do it, but I wouldn't really want to see him do it at this age. I think when you're 20, I think you should focus on growth. Yeah. Yeah. While you're young. Yeah.
We need to finish. It's a long one. I didn't do, we couldn't do the weekly podcast this week because I'm in Romania at the European Championships. I'm doing it from the hotel room. It was very fun for me. I know it was so long. Alex, just before we close, just give him a message. Don't be so nice. You're smiling, just so nice. Just tell him that you're gonna destroy him. Come on. No, right?
I will say to all who will be watching us, guys, it will be fantastic match, great match, better than you can expect for sure. So if you are there and you are able to watch live, for sure, this is the greatest day of arm wrestling because of our match, but not only. It's a great matches, great night of the match. So come and watch it, and for sure, if you're able to buy pay-per-view and watch, you will not regret it. Really recommend to watch.
Alex, what if you are too much for Devon? You're gonna make it harder, right? So that you can keep your promise. It will be awesome match.
You heard we said that we go inside, so I'm already happy.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. Even you go inside, if you are too much, 2 times not feeling him, and then you just told to the people that this is gonna be awesome match, incredible match. And so it means that you're gonna make it harder, right? Harder than what?
For sure, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Long
so you don't listen. You don't provoke Devon. So I do that instead of you. So and Devon, any message to the fans, your opponents?
0-3 is the worst record that anybody in East versus West in the top 10 has ever had.
Ooh.
Terrible.
That's the heaviest insult I have ever heard.
0-3 is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, not even I am 0-3. Oh my God. 0-3. No, that can't happen. What am I even thinking? Why would I say that? Why would I even put that out there that somebody could be 0-3? 0-3.
I will say something to motivate you, Alex. Camille beats Devon, and since then he's in a king life.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
He's the only one that can talk shit to Devon other than Levan. So just
Exactly.
imagine, you know, you beating him, and then wow, imagine
For
that.
real.
I'll never go to Poland ever in my life. Never.
But the interesting part that you pull Camille, he beat you, and he's still the one that wanna pull you. I tell him
Right?
that
Isn't that weird?
it's just because the guy is crazy. He would pull anyone. He believes he's the best. He may be, but he's not afraid of anyone. Camille Yablonski.
I heard that you guys are like opposites. So you have the highest IQ that ever went to that university. I heard he has the lowest that has ever gone to the like Polish high school. Ever. Ever. The very lowest.
After
But
this, he will love you even more.
I don't understand how you can be so smart one way and be so bad on the table and so dumb and so good on the table. It makes me think that arm wrestling and IQ have no correlation whatsoever.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, let's finish the program, and thank you guys. It is great. Unlike some people, I disagree. There is a hype. To me, the match became even more interested. I got what I need as an information. Like, why is this guy showing to you that if it is Camille? I think it's you.
Because I asked him to write this.
You told him to draw Alex there?
Yeah.
But why is he on the pronation? You know, because he didn't control his pronation. He beat him that way. He should be like more like brachyradialis, you know.
No, it's an incorrect point.
Oh, for now, for the next match, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe we'll get tattoos afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Devon wouldn't mind. Take care, guys. Thank you.
I'll crush you, Alex, in Chicago.
Love you, buddy. Love you. You know what will be.